all the ladies were. It's just me and Arb on Wednesday.
And I'm boring, so.
Now all the ladies are back. No, you're not boring.
Farf is back.
Yeah. Well, you invited her.
I just hit the button, sis. I don't know who actually showed up.
So come click on my portal.
Did you just call me sis?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Aww.
Oh, that was cute. That was cute.
I'll take it. Well, look, Farf is gonna click on your thing now.
Okay, I'll take 2 clicks.
There's only one of me. Can't handle 2.
Where's Sturt?
What?
He'll show up after we've wiped about 3 times.
Yeah, because I think he was tentative on the calendar.
Oh, you called her?
Well, Mother's Day, too, so.
Yep.
She didn't know who you were? Oh, I'm sorry. Why?
And then, of course, Click's got to come stand on everybody on his big ass mount.
I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't me. I've been
That's
falsely
sad.
accused.
To your grandpa? Yeah. I know you can hear me. It's okay.
Okay.
I think
Alright,
we can go in since we have Mary.
Summon inside, yeah.
What is this warlock summon I just received?
I think it's spam.
It's gotta be
Listen.
spam.
Listen, the girl
Nilva
group.
said there's more
girl
for
group is
babies on
back.
that bed than human.
At
Nilva
least
said-
looks, so I came tonight. Even though what I wanted to really do was play Civilization 6 with my husband.
You know, your husband played World of Warcraft with us too.
We could
But he won't.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Why did he ditch us like that? Like, I'm feeling some.
We feel
He didn't
betrayed.
ditch you guys. He goes through phases, and he is not currently in a phase.
He abandoned us.
Yeah, he did. He abandoned me too. So
Pobby, I miss Pobby, too.
You know, I could
Yeah, he abandoned us too.
I miss your husband's, priest pop
It's-
pole.
Priest
I
buff.
have to miss him. So he's
Yeah,
fine.
I understand abandoning you guys, but can you at least wait until we take down the raid boss, and then raid, and then go away?
No, he's just not that kind of guy who would do that. He's just, if he's done, he's done. It's just who he is.
Lil Miss Unicorn Glowing Star said LOL.
Unacceptable.
I'm gonna abandon
Sometimes
you guys.
it is
Yeah.
but it's just a game, so it's not that big a deal. All right, let's get
Just a game to you, Miri. To us, it's life.
to him. It is definitely just a game. He gets really frustrated with repetition of stuff.
Then this heroic run is perfect for him.
It doesn't appeal.
Does not,
It doesn't appeal.
he doesn't like doing the 4 weeks on one boss. Karn does.
Yeah.
I don't know that Karn does.
You can hear it in his voice week 4.
He doesn't.
Kind of like that, but more angry.
He's also the kind of guy that, like, if other people like things, he purposely doesn't like them because it's like he likes to be like cool and like off the beat path. At least that's my view. He says I'm not right, but I
Gotcha.
So like, if I watch something that's quote unquote popular, even though it's good, it takes him forever to like agree to even watch it, and then eventually.
He's like our friend Steve. Our friend Steve is like that. He just doesn't want to be like the
With the
popular. Yeah.
Yeah. He just wants to be, different, which is fine. I accept and love who he is. But
He
sometimes it's annoying.
He just wants to be a unique individual like everybody else.
Yeah, but it's like unique, even though maybe like deep down that's not how he feels. Like it's like he's at this stuff just to be. I don't know. It's an interesting thing about him.
Does he like Harry Potter?
He's read Harry Potter once, but that's what I mean. Like, but that's not really his thing. Like, I could see why he's not anti-Harry Potter. I'm
anti-Harry Potter.
But I'm like such a nerd for things that everyone likes, and I'm
Does he like Animal Crossing?
He started to play it. He started an island. I got a new Switch. I got the one for the big TV, so he was playing on my smaller one, my light. But he's not willing to dedicate that kind of to it. No, he's really into Civilization 6, and he kicks my ass every single time. I've only beat him one time, but it's a fun game for us.
What's that? It's like StarCraft, right?
No, I don't know. I've never played StarCraft. Civilization 6, it's like Risk on crack on your computer. It's really fun.
You go looking for minerals and stuff and build shit?
Yeah, that's part of it. Like SimCity.
Strategy game.
Plus, it's really fun.
What you looked up the purpose of Animal Crossing, and what did Google say?
I asked Brett. I'm like, what's the purpose of it? He's like, Tom Nukes, bitch.
It's true, though. Thank you for the peaches, Ear. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I always liked Canadian peaches best, so.
I have pears if you need them.
No, thanks to your husband, now I have all the fruits.
All right, so
them peaches from Canada?
Yeah, Ear came to my island and gave me peaches.
Game.
Did I tell you what happened to my daughter?
Give us a sec. We'll be there.
Yes, that she had to restart her island.
Oh, it was devastation.
I couldn't imagine.
Okay. So everyone, pay attention. The group 1 and 3 are the stack point with Arb, and you're going to take the first 2 cleansing pains. Group 2 and 4, your stack points with me. You're going to take the second, 3rd, and 4th cleansing pain. No, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th cleansing pain. After that, Arb's group will get the last cleansing. I don't think we're going to have the DPS to push on the 5th one, so we'll probably have to do all 6. So we're going to plan for all 6 for now. So your stack point, you know who it is. Make sure that you take your... hold on, let me walk you inside and show you.
Oh.
Why do you always switch what group I'm in?
Oh, no more Knuckles.
Doesn't matter what group you're in, Lodi. You're taking all of
Oh, okay. Okay, so
you're out of stacks.
Gotcha. I like that. I'll do the same.
So on your Night Hunter buffs, make sure that you are going to pillar sides. Do not go like through the group. Don't stand near the group. If you can manage to be about right here or, close to the group without anybody in your circle, then please do so. But we do not want you to get that circle dropped on people because it will heal the boss. And so everybody else needs to make sure they step out into the beams. Keep in mind the order is Cleansing Pain, followed by a Night Hunter, followed by the Blood Price, followed by Cleansing Pain, followed by a Night Hunter.
Wow.
Every single time on the top.
Yeah.
So if your cleansing pain target is Arb, like let's say you're in 1 and 3, you'll be right here on Arb at the very beginning.
Oh.
You're gonna get hit. You're pretty much going to have to just drop bombs to blow up the AoE on these ads that spawn. And then she's going to pretty soon after that get knocked into the corner. But if you are the person with Night Hunter, you're going to have to step out of the group off to the side, drop that, and then get back over here in front of where Arb is going to end up landing. She's going to get knocked over here. Make sure you get your cleansing.
I think I understand.
Yep, that's right. Arc. Alright, any question?
Little kitty cats. You're so sweet.
Sarah, did you know? Sarah, did you know your mic is open?
What?
Your mic is just open.
Oh, shit. Hold on, sorry.
Why'd you tell her? This could have been really fun.
You petting your kitty cat.
She was like, "Oh, you're such a cute kitty."
Oh, yeah, my kitty. How do I...
All right.
Wait. Voice and video, right?
Yeah, she said push to talk and pick a button.
Is that
I
better?
hope everybody's spec for AoE because you're about to have to drop bombs.
Oh, hell. Damn.
Are you going to stream for 52 hours and get 1,000 subs, Karn?
Oh, did you see that? That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
I know. I'm trying to get him to shave his beard on stream. He won't do it. He said he'd do it if he had 20,000 subs, but we'll never get there.
I'm not getting there. Nope.
That's insane, though, to get 2,000 subs over the weekend.
But he was looking tired.
They take back that he takes $3 of every sub.
That's an easy $300 then.
What?
Well, it's 2,000. You say it's $700 for 1,000, right?
No.
Oh, because
Like-
Twitch holds some of it.
Yeah,
It's
but
$3 times 2,000 subs. He got $6,000 this weekend.
shit.
Yeah.
$1,000 this weekend.
Yep.
All right.
Just-
Everybody's phone is ready. Here's our countdown.
Not to mention those that give them direct donations.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people
5,
giving him bits
3,
all weekend.
2,
Do you get full bits?
Yeah, I think that's just considered a tip.
3, 1.
Cut the whole thing, but just the tip.
Not surprised.
Unload, kill ads. Come on. That's a hell of a lot more ads than there should be, I think. I think a lot of people got cleansed that didn't need to get cleansed. Check your groups, please.
It's just one extra. It's not bad.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
All right, get a nice cleansing pain. Get in that corner, 1 and
Your
3.
sins, lest they consume
New ads.
cannot
Wait.
be challenged.
4,
3, 2,
Ark, you didn't cross it?
Remoria, rid my castle of these pests.
I'll carve them into
All right, 2 and 4, come get on me quick.
I died.
Confess your sins, lest they consume. Did you think you could win? Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Beware the soul.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Remoria, rid my castle of these pests.
2 and 4, come over here again.
Carve them into
3, 2.
And you want me to taunt right after the cleansing pain?
Yeah, and to get where I am. Unload on these ads. Alright, next cleansing pain. There's a blood price first.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
1 and 3, get over there. Get over there in the corner. Go, go, go.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Kill the ass, quick. People are not understanding the whole crossing thing.
1.
Beware.
El Fangor said how many kitties total?
Pests?
I see 4.
I'll carve them
I'm supposed to
into
move into the middle, right?
pieces.
No, that's alright. No, you would have stayed there. We would have got sucked in the middle if we'd have had everybody alive.
Your rebellion.
Alrighty, we got the bad one out of the way.
GM Elgagard Glowing Star said 9, I think.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Oh shoot, the cauldron's still up.
El
If you don't
Fangor
have a
said
second one, grab
LOL.
one.
Oh, he's gonna drop food outside. We don't go in.
Do we want food?
Oh, we don't have to have food. That's not a thing.
Yeah. I've got food if we want it, but it seemed like it wasn't.
Yeah, we need a
relevant.
couple more wipes.
El Fangor said I
Alright,
have
so
tore
like
myself.
for those of you getting the night hunters, they have to cross. Like you gotta check which night hunter is on you, because you'll have a line between you and them, and then you move opposite. Make them cross, please.
Why do they have to cross?
Yeah, I was wondering.
I thought they just have to be near the raid so people can stand in them.
No, they need to cross. That way we have more of the raid that can step out and into them.
So how do
We
you
don't-
cross if one of the players that gets it is a hunter and he's just going off to go turtle somewhere? How do you cross?
Yeah.
We've got to cross them where we've got more area for people to stand in the lines. See, the problem was some people were getting it and they were running right here next to the group. Well, there's now this tiny line going from this person to the night hunter that's standing right here, and our melee and everybody else has to step away from the boss to get into the line.
So when I last
Glowing
I
Star
didn't
said
cross
10,
it because
but
one
4
was
are
standing
kittens
right
that
in
are
the
going
middle,
to other homes.
one was standing over here. So in order to cross it, I would have to go the line really far from the raid. So instead, I went into this corner so that the line was closer to the raid, where the other one was fine. That seemed to make more sense. I can do what you want.
The problem
but
is like
what I'm confused by.
Is it when the boss was here in the corner? Is that what you're saying?
It was the very last one.
Lil Miss
Well, the
Unicorn
problem
Glowing
is
Star
this,
said
like,
I
let's
only had
say
2 before my nephew took his 2
the boss is here, standing right here. Let me put marks up. Boss is right here. Person who gets hit with Night Hunter, even if their Night Hunter was here, and they decide to run over here where they're out of the group.
Lil
The
Miss
people
Unicorn
that are
Glowing
in
Star said,
melee
and they multiply.
might have to step out
Now
of
the
melee
llama is
range
fixed.
to get into the line to soak it.
It's
so
true.
it would so
Where do I go
instead
ahead?
cross and go to this side, and then the person on the other side would do the same thing. They would cross. Then you would have more of a big X going across the way, where more people can step out and get
El
into the line.
Fangor said that does happen.
Okay, got it.
Okay, just a question.
But you're absorbing, right? So you don't have
Well,
to
no,
do
this was I'd already absorbed. I had to do
that.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah. We have to cross.
I have a question just because I haven't been here. That's that circle you get around yourself, which gives you a line and gets you to like a blood version of this guy. And people have to stand in the line in order to soak that damage. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And
And when
we're
you
not
say
saying-
cross, you mean like cross the street, like Spaceballs cross the
Yeah.
shore. Okay.
Yeah.
It's super important. No one else is in the circle with you at the end.
Yeah, that will heal the boss if that happens.
Traditional World of Warcraft circle rules, non-traditional stand in the line rules. Make an X.
Well, some circles you do have to stand in, but this is one of the ones where you don't stand in.
Traditionally, I'm just saying, like traditional. Okay, and
All right.
if you're in the group that's getting the ticking thing, or the it's not ticking, the whatever it's called. Does everybody soak?
Everybody soaks the line.
Everyone needs to try to soak the line. So your cleansing paint is only twice per third of the room.
However, do not stand in the intersection of the lines.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you just remind me when my cleansing paint is? I'm what, 3, 5, 4, and 5?
You're 3, 4, and 5. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Elfangor said
I'm your mark. You pretty much just
then
need
a
to
local
come to me.
stray that I think was someone's at one time befriended my fiance and
Stay
I.
on Karn as much as
Then
possible.
right before the first snowstorm, we came home from work to find her in our front.
Well, Karn keeps scooting. Stop.
Here's a cut.
Doing that on purpose.
5.
Stop it.
4.
You can yell it up.
3.
Yell it up.
1.
Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest
Elfangor said I rehomed Mama and 2 kittens, but had to keep the 2 tigers.
Semi, get out of my face.
Elfangor said, and thus I ended up with 4.
You cannot pay.
I think I.
Beware.
Right.
Soul.
Lil Miss Unicorn Glowing Star said I have a brood of gray tabbies mostly.
Still at it. Get it.
Cannot be
4.
challenged.
3. 2. 1.
Ramonia, exterminate this
When you take
vermin.
that, you may need to run there. Or blink or something.
I'll splatter them across
All right, 2 and 4, come get on me.
2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1.
Stay on top of me, 2 and 4.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Can't see.
My rule cannot be
4.
challenged.
3. 2. 1.
Ramonia, rid my castle of these pests.
2 and 4, come again.
I'll carve them into itty pieces.
2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Unload on these ads, y'all.
Your hubris,
Elfangor
Master
said I have
Death,
no
you
idea
cannot
what they are, but
1 and 3, get on your friend.
But the
Hurry
tiger
up.
marks are fading to
Confess
gray
your
more and more these days.
Keep unload on the boss. Keep pushing while in the middle of these ads.
place.
There we go.
Sucks I got.
Run, back to the middle, back to the middle, back to the middle, back to the middle.
Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful
4.
end.
3. 2. 1.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Wipe it?
No.
I know.
Superhero drop.
Remove this refuse from my sight.
Unload on these ads, y'all.
I will cut you down. You're defiant.
Alright, we can't be in front of the boss if...
Oh, I taunted too soon. I'm racking pain. That's my bad.
Barb if you can.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Scream for me.
Elfangor said the young are a neat
Alright,
orange
everybody
slash
jump off.
gray slash black white tigers.
Please consume you. You were never my equal.
I'm on first phase though, guys.
I got ahead of myself.
Your rebellion is at an
So do we want feast?
Probably not yet. I'd like to see us get to where we were the other night, 50% or so on the boss, and then we can start doing feasts and stuff. Oops, Sturgis,
Alfangor said very defined
Yeah,
stripping.
I was, I'm going to interrupt while you were, One thing is that
I'm gonna save a code for when he does that that last blood print price because he doesn't throw me up in the air.
Yeah, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about that last cleansing pain either, because you've got all your stacks off at that point.
Oh, so I'll just unload them.
That may have been. I kept lagging out, and then I got it.
Alfangor
and
said I don't have
couldn't
any
see
pictures
anything.
saved
I
to
didn't
my
know where
PC to send ATM.
Zuni, I just changed your group, just FYI.
Can we get a summon for sure?
Oh.
That's right. Do your job, Miri.
I can go.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go?
That was aggressive, man.
I miss her. It's okay.
I actually was about to click it right before you said that. I was running for it, just eating. Jay.
If not, I'll be running in.
You have no cookies. None. You get none.
I mean, do we have time for cookies? Or are you lasting that long?
Yeah.
We just got downstairs.
Second phase.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, if I make it down there, Nonsense,
Lil
I
Miss
will.
Unicorn
But I've
Glowing
been
Star
down
said.
both times.
Yeah. It's just it's tough because it's my
Little
pet
Miss
can't get
Unicorn
there,
Glowing
so I
Star
can't
said
do very
this
much
is not.
damage.
Smiling face with smiling eyes.
It might be a better idea than if for you to stay on the ads on the platform that we're on.
That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get on them next.
Alfangor said she is adorable.
So, you going even first?
Yeah, even. Oh no, it's 1 and 3 first.
Odd,
yeah,
odd,
odd, even. And then we're doing the 6th one because we don't have quite the DPS to push to the 5th, so it'll go.
Alfangor said, "Do any of yours talk back
odd,
to you?"
odd, even, odd.
Gotcha.
All right, here's a countdown.
5,
Click. Where
4,
are you doing?
3,
After
2,
charge.
1.
Oh.
Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Grimonia, rid my castle of these pests.
Is this our turn?
All right. Yep, 2 and 4. Come on.
2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 3, 2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul.
Alfangor said one of mine is particularly clingy to me. If I don't give her attention when she wants it, she starts to get into things she knows she shouldn't.
4, 3,
and then when I ask her what she...
1.
There, Demi, click.
Exterminate.
It's okay, I have the boost.
2 and 4 here.
Splatter them across your...
And I guess anybody who needs an extra one.
Yeah, there, Demi, click, and stand in
your sins, lest they consume you.
Unload on these ads. There's a lot more than normal.
Did you think you could win? Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Pushing.
Alvor said sometimes there is clear attitude that I'm getting.
Demi's gonna need help getting in.
Crawl
Demi's
to me
dead.
on your knees.
That's why he doesn't have any.
And I still have 3 stacks. I did that, but I can bop, right?
Well,
No.
if you're fast, 3 is okay.
Yeah.
We actually only had one person miss that.
Alright, just curious.
Scream for me!
Impaling one.
Take it.
I did.
Take him, Arb.
I did.
Watch your beat.
Ah! Well, I did taunt.
Watch your V again.
Okay, I'm dead. So we have people dying. Night hunters, like, I don't know what to say. Everybody needs to make sure, even though we have the ads, we're literally working on ads almost every single time a night happens. Everyone needs to double check that they're going to help stand in a line to make sure that the night hunter doesn't kill your friend.
Can someone explain to me what to do when you get impaled? That's what killed me down there.
Okay, so impale, like, if you're facing the mirror where we had the boss, we're having him left, everyone else stand to the right.
Okay.
There'll be a line. It targets 4 people, and so it's going to go from Memoria to the first person, to the second person, to the third person, you know, through all the people. Now, there'll be you'll see the arrow in between the people, like it'll have an actual head on the arrow telling you which way it's flowing. If you happen to be the person and the arrow, you have 2 arrows that looks like they're flowing at you from both sides, you need to shift off a little bit, like 5 yards, you know, from the edge of the platform, so that it doesn't go through you twice. Because that means it's going through another person that's on the other side of you. Because it does go in order. A person is number 1, a person is 2, a person is number 3, a person is number 4.
Okay, so we need to be kind of in a line on the left side.
Yeah. Then that way there's not any people, and everybody else, make sure you don't stand on the red line that's on the ground, because it'll leave a pool of nasty on the ground if it hits you, and you'll get a bleed.
Okay, I got a question. Twice, each time I've dropped down, I've died when I've landed. I had 3
You
stacks
didn't
last
have.
time.
You need to get 2. You need to have 2 stacks by the end.
Unless you have, you know, a more than probably 5% speed, you can make it in with 3.
And I'm taking them all so I can pop a speed boost for everybody.
Yeah.
I made it all the way in, but by the time I hit the ground, so clear that off by standing in front of him on ours.
Yeah. If you had 3 stacks, you might have missed the cleansing pain click, and you should be with me for each of those.
I did miss one because I hit a jump and it shot me out of position. So that was my bad on that. I was just trying to make sure what I'm doing wrong is what I'm trying to figure out.
Right. If you miss one, try to get another one.
Yeah, you can always stand with the other group. But after blood, you want to make sure that blood price, you're standing wherever. If you're soaking on that first one, stand kind of at the same angle the tank is, so that you get kicked in the same direction when blood price happens.
Okay.
All right. Here they ready, Chuck? Everybody's showing is ready. Here's a countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Remoria, exterminate this vermin.
2 and 4, come get on me.
Them across your walls.
3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2,
4, here we go again.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
I can't see anything. I didn't
challenged.
3, 2, 1.
Remoria, exterminate this vermin.
2 and 4 again.
Oh, I'll spit across your walls.
2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you. My rule cannot be challenged.
People are in those lines. You got 3 stacks. You need to get in front of the boss now. It's a lot of people. 1. Go.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they could. Did you think you could
push the boss? Push the boss. Push the boss.
Beware. It is time you remembered your place, mortals. Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
4, 3, 2.
Tonic.
Yeah.
Bill.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet again.
Mother.
Scream for me!
You ready to move towards the door the wrong way?
Run away! Together! Run away.
Through the door.
Stay, you need to get back through the door.
Back.
Down.
Scream for me! Beware. Remoria, carve screams from their flesh.
Okay.
Your defiance is ended.
Seems like this
Scream
part
for
dance
me!
next. We got the first part done, doesn't it?
There's still a ranged add up.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Shines consume.
Tanks are down too.
Devoted apostles, handle.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
would be nice, and I know it's like a pipe dream. Everybody lives first phase?
Al said older too.
Oh, sure. put
Sophia
that
and
on
Bella.
too.
Everyone has to survive the first phase. You can't waste the battle reses.
Click, you got hit by 2 knight.
Yeah, he was standing across.
Hunter, you were standing across thing.
Yeah, I did.
And I got killed by blood price.
Yikes.
Yeah, it just was too low when I got kicked up in the air.
I got hit by Impale again, and I was all the way to the left, and
By that point,
I think too many people were
Too
doing
many
the
people
heal
were
and blowing
gone, I
off.
think.
Yeah. You did the right thing theoretically.
okay.
And Glowing Star said beautiful kitties. Alfangor
least-
said Abigail.
Phase 2?
yeah, consistently.
Alfangor said Dean.
Mouth breather.
No kidding.
Keep breathing. Almost there.
Yeah, it is kind of hot. Like I can't argue.
Ew.
I mean, it's like a 900 number.
Alfangor said Dean is the only boy of the group,
Was it me?
but he acts like a princess.
Breaking spatula.
LOL.
Alright, here's our pull time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. 3, 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest they consume you. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest they consume you. Did you think you could win?
4, 3, 2,
I think I stood in
1.
the cross.
Grimoria, exterminate this vermin.
Splatter them across your walls!
Come on, 2 and 4.
2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your hubris amassed a debt
4
you
in the corner.
cannot pay. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
I'll carve them into itty bitty
2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Anybody with 3, go get on arm. Hurry, hurry.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Four, 3, 2.
It is time you remembered your place, mortals. Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, hey.
We did it! We did it! Dun 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 dun.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight.
Kill the ads.
Scream for me!
Watch your feet.
Taunting.
Watch your feet again.
End it.
Tails. There, get into the door. Good, good.
Closer to the door for
Watch your feet.
You will perish together!
Ads this time?
Impales. Impales, stay. Get back through the door. Impales to the left. You went the wrong way. You ever had impale on you?
Scream for me!
back through the door.
Kill the ad raid.
Of screams from their flesh.
Watch your feet.
Was I not supposed to go through the door?
Yes, but the boss did not follow you.
Oh, okay.
I will cut you down.
All right.
I guess I just assumed he would.
He does. I don't know why. You were here back. I don't know what happened.
All right, stay and get ads.
I'm dead.
Handle this filth.
Both tanks are dead.
Scream for me.
Impales to the left.
Okay, I'm gonna try. When I have him, I'm gonna go through the door. I'm gonna try to taunt him again as I go through the door. Maybe that'll.
Yeah, because as you go through the door, he doesn't come through the door, but he teleports to wherever the tanks are. So when you go through the door, he should just instantly teleport to where you're at. But I think if you call,
He didn't do it.
I think when he teleports, doesn't he do like a punch or something every time he teleports? I know he does something to the tanks.
Mark,
That's why you don't want him to teleport too many times.
I always teleport him after the Ravages. If that's the hardest he can hit, he hits like a bitch.
Yeah, it's tanking him like taking the hits. I don't think is the problem. It's making sure as a tank that you don't get knocked off with crescendo. Because you're usually on that corner of the door, and if you're not paying attention when DBM says crescendo, you're going to get kicked off the edge because one is going to be under your feet. And especially if the melee's around you, you're going to have extra ones around you too. So you got to be ready to get out of the way.
So look for crescendo.
Yeah, as soon as you see DBM puts the words in orange crescendo across the screen, and then you got to move because you're going to get the orange flame. And if you stand on the orange flame, there's about a 90% chance it's going to kick you off. I mean, there's occasionally it'll kick you to the door or someplace else, which is not which is okay. Or if you're like a demon hunter or maybe a monk, you can there's whatever little extra jump thing you have can save you and get you back up on the platform.
Yeah, I got kicked off twice. One last Wednesday and then once today.
Yeah, you really can't afford anybody to die until phase 3. I mean, but it's just practice. It would be nice if we had a little more DPS and could push him. Didn't have to do as many of the ads, and it'd be easier on the healer. More man. Yeah, people need a little more gear.
I hate that's the only way to get gear right now, and I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, but it's easy.
Here's the countdown.
You get a 226 every week in the
5,
box just by completing
4,
a 14,
3,
15, whatever.
2,
I'm not doing
1.
You will answer for
But it's
your
fun.
arrogance.
Well, you got to get the special invite. I'm not doing it.
Cleanses the soul.
That's not entirely.
What I heard.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh, don't get mine.
2, 1.
Remonia, rid my castle. Yes.
Yep, that hits like a bitch. Alright, 2 and 4 on me. 2, 1.
How many stacks should we have after this phase?
Lest they consume.
4. Well, if you're in here, you should have 3.
Okay, so I'm doing it right then.
Shit. Trying to cross.
Yeah, that was my FO.
Vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Remonia, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls.
3, 2, 1. Confess your sins.
Click, you need to be in there. Oh, watch the cross.
Click it on top of our.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest they consume. It is time you remembered your place, mortals.
You're so close to the wall.
Click's gonna need some help.
Fall to me.
Click needs a blessing.
I got click. I got click. I got click.
And I will grant you a merciful end.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we still lost 2. Battle res on Nerevar after we land.
Yeah, gotta start running as soon as it, transition.
You can start running like
from my
while you're falling.
There were people with 3 stacks.
Yeah, I didn't make it back.
I was standing in what I thought was to get the last stack, but
Watch your feet.
couldn't see anything because it was like next to the wall.
Oh, he
And
did
Bell
that
to the left.
teleport, yeah.
Watch your feet.
Battle res on Arb.
Scream for me!
Alright, come get to the door. I had instruction at 3.
You perish together!
And Bell, stay. Get out to the door.
Your defiance!
I'm down.
Scream for me! Beware. Remonia, massacre these whips!
Watch your feet.
Your defiance is ended. I will cut you down. You were never my equal. Shadows consume you. Run away.
Ah, I thought I had him.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth.
How does Remoria take damage?
I will cut you down.
They both, I mean, they share damage. So if you damage Remoria, it damages Sire. Vice versa. I mean, they share a health pool. So, I mean, technically, if you got extremely high DPS, when you start phase 2, you can just blow hero and
Little
push
Miss
him
Unicorn
into
blowing
phase
star
3
said, "Oh yeah."
on the first set of ads by just cleaving both of them. But normally, you just go for Sire. You gotta have a lot of DPS to do that.
Okay, for that last, what is it called when you get your thing ticked off?
I don't know, being pissed off.
Cleansing pain. Cleansing pain.
Pain. I could not get between the boss and the wall. The boss was next to the wall, and I thought I was standing in it, but apparently I was under him instead of in front of him.
Yeah, that's the problem when it's up against the wall. You just have to try to make sure you stand on the tank.
You may have to move your camera.
flipping it everywhere. Okay. If it's next to the wall, I cannot see it. I was flipping my camera.
Yeah, you can always just, you don't have to, your character's face does not have to be towards the boss. Just make sure that, if you are running towards the wall, just kind of make sure that you're on the tank, and that way you can kind of see a little better. If you're facing the wall and the sire, does cleansing to your back, is fine.
Okay. I thought I did.
Yeah, it's tough if he's right against the wall. It is a bit difficult to get it done.
I do try to, when I get knocked back, I try to step out when it's on me.
Yeah,
It's really hard to do that.
Yeah, it's nice if there's like a little 5-yard gap because it's a little easier to see. But
it's the blood price. It just depends on where he is versus like how far we travel on the blood price. If he's kind of a little further away and we travel further on blood price, then when you can land, you can step out and he won't be directly against the wall. But if there's not a lot of room there, then there's no other choice.
Yeah, it's the second to last one. We get knocked back right before, so I'm like trying to get there.
Also, I saw like when I ran out here with the hunter guys, people came out to hit my line, but like mages and hunters are going to block that.
Well, here's the thing: if you're self-soaking, run to the hunter. So otherwise, people will panic and go, "Oh well, maybe Ear forgot what he's doing. We need to try to soak the line, so we don't." So make sure there is no line for people to soak. So run to the hunter.
Got it.
Wait. What?
It doesn't apply to you there.
Yeah.
It's my mistake. I get
Hunters, pallies, mages. That's all it applies to.
100% applies to Ear.
Also, when you have the mark on you, try to not move around as much, because there was one of them where the cross was moving back and forth and people were trying to get out of the way. Kind of find a spot and stick to it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your pride will be your downfall.
Thanks, bud.
2, 1.
I'll do it.
Confess your sins, lest they Your hubris amassed a debt you pay. 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you. You think you could win?
4.
Can't stand in the cross.
Yep,
2,
that was me.
1.
Cremonium, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls!
3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Oh.
4, 3,
That almost went bad.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Cremonium, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them
Again.
I gotta pay attention at some point, right?
Beware.
Get it on me. Ear, you need to be on me too, man.
Yep. Here you're behind.
Oh, come on.
You need to be in the next one too, Ear.
Oh, I'm getting pegged with the hunters.
My rule cannot be challenged. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 3, 2, 1. Confess your sins, lest they. Did you think you could win?
tried
It is
moving up.
time you remembered your place, mortals. Crawl to me on
Dead,
your
so I don't have the
knees.
speed boost.
Surrender, and I will grant you a
I got killed in
merciful
blood price.
end.
3, 2, 1.
How did I die?
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. Scream for me!
Crescendo.
I will cut you down.
And a destruction, get to the door.
I'm dead.
Please consume you! Never mind.
Thanks, you're dead. Run around like crazy.
Just jump off the edge.
Scream for me! Beware. Grimonia, massacre these whelps. You were never my equal. Your rebellion.
Lost a lot of people upstairs.
One was to stand in the cross. I died to blood price. I was too low health when it happened again, so.
Blood price.
That was the same.
I mean, because we're doing the extra set of ads and we get cleansing pain, so we're going to take a lot of AoE. So right before that blood price, we got to make sure people are above 50% health, or they're probably going to die. Yeah, moved out and then crossed the streams. Yeah,
That was me.
yeah. Don't panic.
I didn't panic. I was moving on to the next phase because and then it was not the next phase.
Yeah, just make sure you kind of when you get the hunter on you, just take about 2 or 3 seconds and move to a spot and just stick to it.
I was too far away, but
Even with our mistakes, we're still consistently getting to phase 2, so I like that. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty consistent. We just, if we could pump the DPS just a little more, we could get past having to need that second set of ads.
Where's our riggers?
One of them's gone for 3 weeks. Nobody else is on.
We don't need no stinking ringers.
That's true.
Except Zuni and Ark.
Yeah,
They're not ringers. They're part of our group.
If you got your DPS down, be popping those like crazy right now. I mean, pop your combat pots. Go. You get to use
Countdown. Almost all of my DPS is coming on the second the third and fourth set of ads.
1.
Your pride will be your downfall. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 3, 2,
God, those hunters like
confess your sins, lest they consume.
I think 2 people missed their cleanse on that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grimonia, exterminate this vermin.
Looks like an air and nest. You need to pick it up on this one right here.
Splatter them across
Wow, I was literally in the corner.
I don't know. You got 4. Stand on the tank.
It happens. It's not hard to improve it.
Did you think you could win? Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins.
Come on, 2 and 4.
They consume you.
Four, 3.
Click, you're still
2,
over by 1, so you need
1.
to stand on the tank and take both these.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Alright, come on, group.
3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Shit.
Could win.
Oh. With 3 needs to be on the next
Take
one.
it,
It's a
Lodi.
lot of people. Get it.
Cleanses the soul. Did you see? It is time you remembered your place, mortals.
Click and knows. Click needs help. I'm gonna help Click.
Yeah, I'm good on 3. I got speed.
I will grant you a merciful end.
4, 3.
I was there. Bullshit.
Cool, eh?
Nerevar, we lost Nerevar.
How'd you lose me? I had 2.
You didn't make
Go
it
back
in.
into the middle.
Remove this refuge from
Run.
my sight.
Yep.
I will cut you down.
Impels to the left. Watch your feet. And a destruction. 5. Start moving towards the door. Watch your feet.
Please consume you.
All right.
Let me have him on.
Impels to the left. Get back through the door.
Scream me. Grimoria, massacre these.
Kill that ad, y'all. Range, get on it.
I will cut you down.
Get back towards the door. Impels to the left. Watch your feet.
Please consume you. Devoted apostles, handle
through.
this filth.
No. You can do that.
Oh no, we stay for ads. Sorry.
Scream for me.
Left.
Grimoria, carve screams from
Watch
their
your feet.
flesh. Cut you.
Feet.
You perish together. Run away. Never mind.
I'm dead.
Scream for me. Defiance is ended. Cabal, feast upon these meddlers. I will cut you. Grimoria, massacre these whelps. Your rebellion is at an end.
The dance on the ground, that's pretty good.
Nelly deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
If I died because I got the Night Stalker or whatever, but I did it right, and it hit me, does that mean no one was in my line?
That's what it means. That means no one got stood in your line, and it's a raid while you're dead.
Or not enough people, or possibly that you had low health already.
Yeah, you were,
or a combination of those things.
you were 35% before it went out. You were getting hit by the ads pretty hard.
Okay, so what you're saying is it was.
It was not your fault you died.
No.
Sarah, you're in the same group, but you're in group 2, but nothing's going to change for your. I'm going to switch you in Nozok because you're clothy and you need more healing than he does. Sorry, Naz. Don't die.
No, it's okay. We want to be in a hunter groups, and Demi's okay because he's short, so he can be in the hunter group.
Okay.
Check your flasks, oils. And your neighbor. Check your neighbor.
I was going to say, does everybody have a Vantis room buff?
Yep.
Should be left over from the other night.
Yeah. I don't know if who was here other than Mary.
Mary
and Far.
I've got 2 if you want to trade me. What's a Vantage rune, love?
I don't know, that might help, for a little more DPS. I don't know.
Okay, ready to check.
Wait, I do have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the Night Stalker thing, does the guy spawn where you're standing or somewhere else?
I don't know that.
He spawns someplace out in the field. He doesn't spawn on you.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think there's a fixed position where he pops up.
All right, here's your countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Four, 3, 2.
Grimoria, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls!
3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything.
Click, you stand in a few of these, bro.
Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Grimoria, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls!
Click, come stand on me, bro.
Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
You need to stand on R for this next one too, quick. Come on, get those ads down. Don't leave an ad up when we're in the air. That just killed people.
Cleanses the soul.
Run into the red and die.
I think I killed you, Nozak. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was in a big pile of crap I couldn't see, and then I got the Night Hunter and didn't realize it was my fault.
Makes sense. Thank you for letting me know.
We need to be AoEing.
Anywhere.
And I should not look at people's damage and see 9% on ads. 9% of your DPS is the ads. It's not good.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are just afraid of the Night Hunters. They're not that hard. Go run to the other side and stand still. Who cares if people miss standing in it? Then we can yell at them. But if you're like getting over there and you're like, oh my god, I gotta make sure that it's going through the group. Who cares? Don't do that. Go to the other side and stand there. And people will jump into your line. The end.
It's like that trust exercise where you fall and people catch you.
We got to be the ones that catch you. You can't manipulate the line and get it to go through people. That's not good.
But I think it comes back to how do you run to the other side while also taking into account you have to cross the line with your partner.
You can cross the line. That's perfectly fine. I mean, even like whoever got the Night Hunter this last time and was started with on this left side, that was perfectly fine because your line went straight to the Night Hunter. It was right next to the boss. But then you took and run it all the way over to the other side, and people were already standing in your line because that's what their job is. And you moved the line, and they weren't standing in it. And
I hear you. I just don't think we need to cross the lines. I don't understand why. I still don't understand.
You don't have to. It doesn't matter. That's what originally a long time ago we said don't cross the lines because it was dangerous. But you can cross them or not cross them. It doesn't matter. It's just you can't stand in the cross.
So if the line is near the group, we're good.
Yeah. I mean, it just has to be near the boss. It doesn't have to be straight through his, face, as long as it's adjacent to him, close enough to where people can jump in it.
Right. You just don't want melee having to run really far out to jump in your line when they could be doing DPS while standing in your line.
Exactly.
And I just think a lot of people are just freaking out and they're just taking their line and then they're trying to like maneuver where it goes through people. Don't do that. And it doesn't matter if you run through somebody else's line to get over there. Like, you're not getting dealt damage or anything until the Night Hunter moves.
Yeah, there you go. The more you wiggle, the more chances we die. Because that's the problem. When you start wiggling, it moves the X if they're crossing. And where somebody thinks they're safe and standing in your line, all of a sudden they're not in like a split second, and then they get splattered.
And do AoE DPS. Don't do this single target bullshit. It needs to be AoE when the ads are out. All right, here's your countdown.
Five, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
AoE.
Where?
Your hubris amassed a death. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, do not let the circle land on people, guys. That heals the boss.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Cremonium, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls!
Here, you need to be standing in this one.
2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
He turned. He turned for cleansing pain. He was
He
not.
did not turn.
4,
He'd already casted it.
1.
I moved him after.
Standing in front of him, facing the wall, and he turned and cast it. And
I'll carve them into itty-bitty pieces.
2.
I did not move once he was casting.
in line with his
not moving.
Billy, I promise you.
Everybody else got hit by it, so I don't understand.
Watch your cross.
Did you think you could win?
Killed everybody. People, you still
Your vanity.
have to get away from the group with the fucking Night Hunter. If you don't do that, it's going to cause damage to the group and healing to the boss.
My rule cannot be challenged.
Karn, on that last one, when I taunt, do you want me to taunt? I've been taunting right after cleansing pain, and I see the ads pop up. Is that the perfect timing, or do you want it before then? Okay.
Great.
I have many latus you like.
Okay, so to recap, Night Hunter. You don't have to cross the lines, but you can cross the lines. But you definitely can't stand in the group because no one can be in your circle except for you. So whether or not you cross the lines, get the hell out of the big group.
That's why my initial explanation was to go further away and on the sides where people can be further away, and then we can step out to step in your lines. And then people start talking more about it doesn't matter. It freaking matters if we get to the far sides away from people and then cross your lines through the group. That way we don't end up with people too close to other individuals while we are trying to deal with the Night Hunter circle.
Yeah, and that's on the raid people. I mean, you see the circle, get out of it. You see the X, get out of it. I mean, if somebody's got 900 and they decide to stand on Sire, then move out of the circle. I mean, they shouldn't do that, but, it's, you can control you can't control them.
Alright, so we had 2 bad attempts. We didn't make it to the next stage, dropping through the and everybody living.
So, I think when you guys had the conversation a little bit ago about the Night Hunter debuff, like that was like people translating it to, oh, I don't have to go to the other side of the group. Yeah, you still need to go on the other side. I was thinking about possible scenarios in which you couldn't go to the other side, and the only ones, every single one of those scenarios is you making a mistake. Like if you're not paying attention to DBM when it lights up and tells you 900 debuff, that's a problem. If you're not close enough to the boss where running to the other side of him takes too long, that you need to be close pretty much the whole fight. You don't have to be off to the side, out in the middle of the room, way out behind him. You've got to be close to the boss every single time. Okay, here's another ready check. Here's your pull time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. 3, 2, 1. Pain cleanses the soul. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Stop moving, stop moving.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
I'll carve them into itty-bitty pieces.
2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Grimoria, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls.
3, 2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you. My will cannot be challenged. You're huge a debt you cannot pay.
If you got 3 and you in that corner, go, 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 hurry up. Get over there.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Fuck. Missed it.
Beware.
Alright, I got Nerevar.
But your place, mortals.
To run, Nerevar.
Roll me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. I will cut you down.
Watch your feet.
Taunt.
Watch your feet again. Hand of destruction in 5. Getting towards the door. Watch your beat.
Go through the door now.
Too early.
Arb, you cannot boss going through the mirror every time. Absolutely not.
Okay, so
I had the boss on me
out.
at that point. You should not be taunt.
okay,
We need to get back through the mirror.
Remoria, carve
Watch your feet.
screams from their flesh. Your defiance is ended.
okay, I've been taunting.
Hand of destruction first, then go through the mirror. You can't go
Hold
through
on,
the
wait.
mirror. And
Scream for me.
Stop, listen. Arb, you, when you have the boss on you and he hits you with that racking pain, it is going to be my turn to tank. So when I taunt him off of you, don't taunt going through the mirror unless he's on you. Like, there's no point in doing that. I got to have him on me at that point.
Nelly, dear friend of the Grumbles, like you.
So when I've got him, the racking pain comes up. Go immediately to Remornia, is what you're telling me. And when it tells me to taunt him again, okay.
Yeah. And when you get Remornia, like, actually tank Remornia. Like, make sure you're facing her because she does a lot of damage. Nasty bleed, too.
Yeah, but like, so when we first land and I told her as soon as we hit the ground going down, she like doesn't move here, and I'm trying to get her closer to like beside of Denathrius.
Yeah, you can
He
just
comes, like,
taunt
behind
her
me.
and you taunt Remornia and hit her with something and then run over to Denathrius and turn to face her for when she teleports to you or whatever she's going to do. All right, you're ready, Jet. Just to remind people, 1 and 3 are the first two. 2 and 4 are the second 2, and then the first of the last phase, and then 1 and 3 gets it again. That's the goal. All right. Everybody's joined is ready. Here's your countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin.
3, 2, 1.
Pain
Beware.
cleanses the soul. Your
was a really good
will cost you everything.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Remoria, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls!
2.
There, you need to get this.
1.
Yeah.
Beware.
Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Grimoria, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls!
3, 2, 1.
Pain
Beware.
cleanses the soul. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot
You got 3
pay.
go in, right?
Yep, 3 go in. 3 go in. Hurry,
Confess
hurry.
your sins, lest they consume you.
All right, I'll get in there.
It is time you remembered your place, mortals. Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender,
My
and
health is
I
low.
will grant you a merciful
4,
end.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, everyone is here.
Don't jinx it.
Knock on wood.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. I will cut you down. You will never
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Watch your feet.
Watch your feet.
I will cut you down.
Yeah.
Okay, now I taunt.
I got him. I got him. I got him.
Perish together.
Everybody through. All right. Now we go back.
Pale, stay.
Scream for me.
Now I taunt him.
Grimoria,
Watch your
massacre
feet.
these whelps.
Get that ad down range. Don't move Arb until he casts Racking Pain.
I thought he did. That's
Through the orb. No, it's casting it and it takes him a second to cast.
Watch your feet.
Devoted apostles.
Back through the mirror.
Stay. We got ads.
Never mind. Stay.
I will cut you down.
Now you can taunt over here, Arb. Over here on this side. Arb, wrong side. This side.
Watch your feet.
Grimoria, massacre
Double watch your
these
feet.
whelps. Scream for me.
Watch your feet again.
Perish together.
Through the
Through the
mirror.
mirror.
I think it's time for the next set of ads. Or is it? No. This time it is.
For me.
So you want to start moving him towards the other mirror.
I'm working on it.
Cabal. Never mind.
I'm dead. Over here, the other ad.
Scream for me. Grimoria, carve
still think that was a
screams
damn
from
good
their
attempt.
flesh.
It's a lot farther done. Everybody survived phase 1.
Your defiance is ended.
And we got a good way into.
When you're standing at the mirror facing inward, the left side is where we're going to keep the boss every time. Yeah, that's very good. We got him to 55.
Yeah, the transition was at, was it 44?
30, I think. Really? I thought it was 30.
I don't think it was 30. I don't know. I don't remember.
But we're you know, again, we're behind on DPS, so we're gonna have to do another round of ads after those that we do too. So it's gonna, you know, make it even harder on the healers to keep their mana up.
40%.
It was nice for him to give us a buff, but we gotta kick him. We won't keep the buff. Yeah.
Oh. The buff from him, so.
Yeah. It wouldn't stick anyway. Alright. Okay. Groups are still okay. That's fine. Here's a ready check. Good job on phase 1. Let's do that again. Alright, here's a countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you. Your vanity will cost you everything.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh no. What happened there?
A lot of people missed.
My will cannot be challenged.
I was standing and then the thing was moving and the cross ended up on it.
Rid my castle of these pests.
I'll carve them into pieces.
2, 1.
We're gonna need some of you with 5 to stand, or with 4 to stand on us, because a lot of y'all missed it.
Did you think you could win? Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
I'll carve them into itty-bitty
3,
pieces.
2, 1.
Pain
Beware.
cleanses the soul.
Alright, go stand in red shit.
Your hubris
That was
amassed a debt
really
you
strangely
cannot pay.
bad.
2, 1. Beware.
Cleanses the soul. Did you think you could win? Your rebellion is at an end.
Yeah, far we've seen him do it.
I
Come
have
on.
many lucky doos you like.
So, what am I doing wrong with the second blast to the face where I'm not dropping? He's missing in that corner and I'm not doing it right.
You're probably inside of him.
There, you just gotta close your eyes and take it. Like, stop trying to dodge it. So it's just gonna happen. You know what I mean? Just block the back of your throat. It's the most important thing.
I usually the Queen of England, but being am I not standing in the right place? I really can't tell because it's like pretty much chaotic, right?
You might be under him instead of in front of him. That's all I can think of.
Because I should be at 3 after the that first phase, but I'm at 4 now.
Yeah, his hitbox is weird in there. So if you're like, it's easy to get up under him and not realize you're under it.
Dimmy.
Yes.
Because I always have to move a little bit because I can tell, even though I've got him targeted, if I'm not hitting him, then I have to move back a little bit. But his, like, if you look at, how can I put it? Like, you want to be on the other side of his arm. You want to be, you know what I mean? If you get too close to his body.
Stand on the tank. Stand on the tank, because that is where he's going to be aiming. You stand on the tank, it's not a problem. Unless the other tank got moved. And then it sucks for everybody up.
Okay, thanks.
So you're 1 and 3 now. You're with Arm.
Yeah, as soon as blood, because he's going to cast Cleansing Pain as soon as you land from Blood Price. So as soon as you hit the ground, you got to get to the tank right away. There you go.
And I'm not going to try to like patronize here, but if you were on the tank before Blood Price hit, you would be on top of the tank after Blood Price was over with.
You fairly close, within a couple inches.
Because he's going to knock the tank back, and Arb and I are positioning ourselves where we get knocked into a corner or around here-ish. So if you were right on the tank, when we get knocked back, you'd get knocked back with us.
Yeah, guys, just make sure you're really right on top of that tank.
And for the hat trick, you can actually cast while you're falling. So if you need to get an instant cast in while you're falling, yeah, that's a good time.
All right, everybody's ready. Here's our countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin.
3, 2, 1.
Pain
Beware.
cleanses the soul.
Now 1 and 3 if you're on top of your tank.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Remoria, exterminate this vermin.
Oh, we must have healed him a lot. We're way behind.
3, 2.
We lost Nestor.
Oh, that's why.
Pain cleanses the soul. Your vanity will cost you everything.
3, 2, 1.
Pain
Beware.
cleanses the soul.
Click, you're still top, buddy.
Did you think you could win?
There, Var, you must have been in the car.
X marks the spot.
Remoria, Exterminate this vermin.
Get on me. Click.
Across your walls.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
You need to be on the next one too. Click. Oh man, we lost that. Okay, wipe it up.
Cannot be challenged. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
We peaked at 9:30.
Take cleanses the soul.
Oh, it feels like we peaked early.
Did you think you could win?
Alright guys, I'm not gonna point too many fingers, but 3K DPS is what you need. 3K.
I have many.
If you can't do 3K
wares.
DPS at this point, then you need to talk to someone about how you can get to 3K DPS. I will help you get to 3K DPS. I can hold your hand. I can show you what to hit. I can tell you what you're doing a little differently from some of the other people. But 3K, that should be where you are right now. That's a tough fight, and if we're going to bring him down, we're going to have DPS to do it.
Yeah, our DPS, we just are not pushing him fast enough.
Yeah. All right.
It just makes it hard on everybody.
Yeah. So we'll pick this back up on Wednesday. Good progress. That 55% attempt was pretty cool. I like that one.
It's like we know what it takes now to get to the second phase. So if we're messing up the first phase, it's because we're just messing up.
Well, I mean, right now we're we're behind on DPS, so it makes it really hard on the healer to keep up with blood price and all the ads. And so we're actually going through 2 more sets of ads than we really should be in the first phase. And so it makes it extremely hard, to pop all your healing cooldowns and then pop them again once we get